The Reebok Cup Series rolls into the Kemblesville Raceway for the second race of the 8th season of the Reebok Cup Series. The number 4 of Kevin Harvick and the number 11 of Denny Hamlin start on the front row today. They were involved in a crash last week at Bristol, and there might be some rivalry between the two today here at Kemblesville. Tony Stewart starts a little bit towards the front along with the 41 car of Kurt Busch, his teammate. Look for these two to be strong contenders here at the Speedway, which has been good in history for these Stewart-Haas drivers. Down towards the back of the field, we have two Hendrick drivers with great potential, including the winner of last week's race, Jimmy Johnson. He's already locked himself into the chase, but he's going to have a lot of ground to make up to try to get a second win. The 88 of Dale Earnhardt Jr., however, needs a good finish to get himself in good position for the chase. He finished towards the back last week. He's going to have to finish towards the front here today at the Kemblesville Raceway. On row 1, we have the 4 car of Kevin Harvick and the 11 car of Denny Hamlin. In row 2, we have the 15 car of Clint Bowyer and the 22 car of Joey Logano. In row 3 today, we have the 55 car of Brian Vickers and the 14 car of Tony Stewart. In row 4, we have the 18 car of Kyle Busch and his brother Kurt Busch in the 41. In row 5, we have the 5 car of Kasey Kahne and the 27 car of Paul Menard. Starting in row 6, we have the 99 car of Carl Edwards and the 24 car of Jeff Gordon. In row 7 for today's race, we have the 17 car of Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and the 42 car of Kyle Larson. In row 8, we have the 2 car of Brad Keselowski and the 1 car of Jamie McMurray. In row 9, we have the 48 car of Jimmy Johnson and the 10 car of Danica Patrick. In row 10 for today's race, we have the 88 car of Dale Earnhardt Jr. and the 43 car of Eric Almirola. Rolling off in row 11, we have the 16 car of Greg Biffle and the 9 car of Marcus Ambrose. Rounding out the field today, in row 12, we have the 20 car of Matt Kenseth. The field is coming off at turn 4. We're green flag racing here at Kemblesville. Kevin Harvick leads him down to turn 1 with a bunch of Toyotas behind him, and Bowyer's going to overtake him for the lead with his MWR teammate Vickers behind him here on lap 2. Clint Bowyer is your leader. Vickers is right there. Can he make a move around him here? Coming on to lap 3, Clint Bowyer is still the leader. On board now with him as he heads through the first turn. Clint Bowyer is one of the most dominating drivers at this track, but Vickers is closing the gap. On to lap 4 now. Clint Bowyer is still leader, and around goes Larson. He's upside down on his side. Keselowski's also involved. Matt Kenseth and Kyle Larson are involved. Danica Patrick also got spun around there. Marcus Ambrose down pit road along with the 1 car of Jamie McMurray. Let's take another look. It looks like Ambrose got in the 42. Everyone else just kind of piles in. Danica might have gotten spun by the 1 car of Jamie McMurray there. Anyway, we're going to go back on the way in lap 5. Clint Bowyer is the leader. 4 Toyotas running in the top 4. Bowyer's the leader with Hamlin behind him. Vickers has slid back to 3rd on lap 6. On board now with Denny Hamlin. He's going to take the lead away from Clint Bowyer. And now Kevin Harvick has taken the 3rd place with Kasey Kahne moving up onto lap 7. Clint Bowyer is right there. Can he make the move around Denny Hamlin? And around goes Johnson. Hard on the inside wall. Marcus Ambrose involved as well. Last week's winner along with his teammate and Marcus Ambrose is also involved. Looks like Gordon might have gotten into his teammate there, turning him in the outside wall. Nowhere for Ambrose to go. 3 cars involved in this wreck here. And we're going to get going back in the way. 3 laps to go. Denny Hamlin is the leader. Clint Bowyer to his outside. Kevin Harvick and Brian Vickers are right behind. Now we're going to be coming to 2 laps to go. Kevin Harvick is the leader. Can Denny Hamlin get around up? He wants to. He's going to try to make a move here onto the white flag. Can he get around the 4 car? He's looking. Tony Stewart has come out of nowhere. Hamlin looking to the inside, to the outside. He turns him. And Tony Stewart takes home the victory here at Kemblesville. A crazy end of this race. Kevin Harvick is around in the outside wall. A great race as Tony Stewart takes in the victory. Philip Watson is the winner. Ali Havinara coming home in 2nd. Another Toyota, David Carey in 3rd. And 2 more Toyotas in Colin Ward and Blaine Keys round out the top 5. Then Ford and 2 Chevys in the top 8. Now towards the middle of the field, we have the 99 of Dale Salzman, 27 of Matt Damon, rounding out the top 10. Connor Breton comes home in 11th with his teammate Henry Cavanaugh in 12th. Just for Life XL in 13th. Stuart Gratton rounds out the top 15. Towards the bottom of the field, we have Chase Kendrick, last week's winner. Reed Ponder in the 24 finishes 18th. PJ Williams rounds out the top 20. Michael Foles finishes 21st, and Ian NASCAR 48 comes home in dead last for today's race. Now the standings after race 2. 3 races to go into the chase. We have a log jam at the front. first 5 drivers separated by just 2 points. Chase Kendrick has locked himself into the chase with the win last week at Bristol. That will also happen to Philip Watson there. Colin Ward is in 9th. On the outside looking in, the 3 wild cards that do not get a win. The 3 best drivers will also make it into the chase. Another logjam here between the 9th position and 13th. And towards the back of the field, all these drivers under 20 points. A couple surprises like the 88 of Just for Life XL, the 16 of Henry Cavanaugh, and the 20 of Cody Hagan, as well as the 2 car of BJ Williams. They all look to rebound next race at Stafford.